Hey guys, so Delta Force as was released for I want to say alpha testing on August 8th. We're currently on the 22nd. I am very late to the game, no pun intended, as I just got the approval email today, and I didn't do the watch other streamers and get their code dropped. I was busy doing other things, making content for 3 channels, and then my Twitch stream and Kick stream and everything else I was doing. So today I got to sit down and play some Delta Force, and I want to tell you, man, if you are into extraction shooters, this is a great game for you. There are 2 modes of play so far in the testing. There's an extraction base of the game, and then there's like a ground war version of the game. As for the extraction part, if you were looking for an escape from Tarkov without having to drop the money for Escape from Tarkov, because it's kind of a pricey game, I know a few people that have tried to buy it that have never been able to purchase it for whatever reason. It just didn't go through. They had to, cancel the order or whatever. So some people make it work, some people don't. It's that in-depth kind of Tarkov extraction with some, DMZ Tarkov. If you play DMZ, it's going to be a little more in-depth. If your extraction-based shooter is DMZ or Call of Duty Zombies, you're going to be in for a learning curve. There's a lot more in-depthness to this game. The graphics so far have been awesome, and we're just in a test. It tells you directly. I have my graphics setting to ultra, and it says this test does not reflect the final quality up in the top corner of the game. Good to note. The lobbies are just as toxic as any other Call of Duty game you'll ever play, and you'll see that when you're just waiting in the lobby. Immediately on getting into the first lobby of the game, the first thing I see come up in type chat is, can we get rid of the Chinese people? Not a good start, folks. We're not leading with our best foot forward. We're definitely leading with the gamer foot forward. I would suggest maybe don't. That said, when I got into a squad, I ran into a fellow who's a streamer who already knew the game. It was my first run in, my first drop into the game, and he was very helpful. There was a little bit of stuff I had to work on. I had to check my settings, so it's my bad on this one. The push to talk is with T for talk, go figure. Couldn't figure out why I wasn't talking. I'm watching my chat, because I'm streaming it at the time, and my buddy goes, hey, do you have it set to your headset, the mic? No, I didn't. I have it set to my soundboard, because I have 3 different freaking devices that have mic and audio. So I have to go and check that. That's on me. If you're just usually rocking a headset, it should be fine. If you're having issues with your push to talk, see what your headset is set to, or where the audio is set to, where your mic is set to. Make sure it's the right thing. Beyond that, gameplay, super cool. Controller's really easy WASD movement. Just basic mouse and keyboard stuff. The game itself, like I said, if you're used to that faster paced shoot Call of Duty, you're going to want to make some adjustments. I know personally I'm going to be adjusting my sensitivity for my mouse. I like to be able to move it faster. It's just how my brain ticks, and that it does feel kind of clunky at times comparatively, because Call of Duty is such a smooth moving game in general. For all its faults, it has movement down relatively well, even though we gripe about it. And I noticed that we were asking, as gamers, as a community, to have a game that wasn't Call of Duty. And the first thing we do is we try to Call of Duty the shit out of this game. Because the first thing I did was, the default setting for ADS is a lock-on ADS. Yeah, I had to go change it to hold ADS to keep it up, because I needed that. It's something I have to have in my brain. I can't just look down my scope and have to remember to hit the button again. I want that quick reflex movement, because I'll pull up, and then I want to survey my surroundings after I drop back down, and pull up when I might need to engage again, or when I'm clearing a corner. It's just how my brain acts. I like to treat it more like a reality kind of thing. This game is a lot more realistic when it comes to movement based in Call of Duty. This is set somewhere in the future, so you will see a lot of technology that's not, current. It's not modern, but neither is modern warfare. Tell me how wearing a slug or a snail for a head is modern warfare, and I'll buy you a cup of coffee. It's not. It's silly. It's nothing to do with it. So if you're trying to compare that and saying that Call of Duty is more realistic, you're insane. This is definitely a more realistic game. It cuts out a lot of the BS. It is a lot less arena shooter than some of the more recent COD killers that have come out. They're all just arena shooters in the end. This is not. This is definitely an extraction shooter, and it does very well at it so far. I'm looking very forward to seeing how it goes. Let's have a look at some of the game itself now that I've ranted for way too long. Because this is just going to be my initial reactions, and I'm on the wrong setting there. Here we go. So this is my Steam page. You don't need to look at that. You have 5 main characters you can pick from. 3. What am I wrong? What's wrong with me? This is just your base operator here. If you notice, my kit is downed. Much like Tarkov, if you die, or like DMZ, if you die, you lose what you get. And I did immediately upon meeting my first squad of humans. I died right off rip because they've been playing this and I haven't. And that's what it boils down to. You're going to come into lobbies if you're new to this with people that have already had a chance to play it and have gotten good at it. People are dumping and grinding in this game. They're dumping hours in, and you're going to want to get there. Trust me, if you're going to take this game seriously, put the effort and time in. I think it's going to be worth it so far. Again, this is just my first overall from someone who plays a lot of freaking video games, especially new releases and things that are, not quite released yet. I do a lot of betas and stuff like that when I get the opportunity. So far, this is super promising. What we saw with like First Descendant, the graphics were odd. It was more again, a different kind of game, but something that came out that people were like, okay, I expect X and I'm getting Y. You can't do that. With this game, I was expecting less than what I'm getting here. When it comes to graphics, when it comes to functionality of the game so far. Lobbies are pretty crowded. But unlike Call of Duty, you don't have to wait 20 minutes to get into a lobby. It does a pretty good job of putting you into another lobby. It changes up the server and finds one that you'll fit in. And so far, that's been pretty cool. I've only played a few games of it, but so far, so good. Maybe I'll run a match real quick. Like I said, let's go over some of this stuff first. So you have your stash like Tarkov. And me being a hoarder, I definitely have stuff in it. I did have some of this stuff that they give you when you start up. If you're doing the beta test, there's a bunch of stuff. Check your mail, the little mailbox up here, because they do drop stuff off for you. And there are events they've noticed. I've missed every single event because I started late. I think there was like 2 of them. One was to hunt down other streamers, and I was like, oh, cash prizes for that one would have been fun. I would have got demolished, dude, for sure. But it would have been fun to be involved in. So you get your stash here. You got your kits over here. Your armor and stuff does deplete to the point where it doesn't function. It does give you the ability to pick up items that will repair that. I believe you can also buy them at the auction house. The auction house at level 3, you open up. At level 2 and 3, you start opening up the auction house stuff. So you need to sell stuff to get your auction house leveled. Each department, I think it is, has a level capacity. So you level up as you go. Like, I don't even know. You can unlock expansion slots at the black site, etc. So as you progress, more things will open up. Obviously, I'm super low level because this, again, just my first initial reaction to this game. But you'll open more stuff as you go. You got your base stuff locked. You need to go in at least with a knife. I don't know if you can find other knives as you go. Hopefully that'll be upgradable because that'd be a cool little how-to. We all like to put our own little kit together here. Weapon customization is interesting. So if you go to your gunsmith, it's not like you're going to go and give silly paint jobs and stuff. You're literally just adding attachments, sights, ammunition, things like that. All that stuff is purchasable as you get further on and get more money. One thing you're going to want to do is get more money in this game to do that. So focus on, like staying alive and gathering and extracting, but gathering as much stuff as you can and loading up on the stuff. Each item has a price tag when you get into a game. And you look at that price tag and you want to exfil with the most expensive stuff because that's what you're going to sell. You'll notice when you go to sell that there are 2 prices when you hit the sell button on the item. It will say the price you can sell it for right now or comps at the auction, like comparable item sales at the auction house. Pay attention to that. Once you get that auction house open, I haven't gotten that part open yet. You're going to want to pay attention to that because that's where you're going to make some real money. Because you look at those price differentiations, and it's going to be good. There was a thought and a worry that this game would start making things pay to win, or you can get this if you put real money in, etc. The developers have come out and said, no, this is just going to be stuff you can get in the auction house. Some's going to be harder to get, but you can purchase it at a price if you really need it and you're having a hard time getting it. I tell you, one squad and I went in and we were trying to loot, and another squad had been there first, and they had looted everything in at least 3 buildings. We got there late to the game. We had done a different part of the map. By the time we got around to where they were, everything good was gone. Like, I was able to find a couple cool things just because my brain is a little nitpicky, and it takes me longer to get through these kind of games because I'm going through everything. Like, I found a jacket with some stuff in it. I found a bag in a room that nobody had gone in, like a small closet you would just think was nothing you would go into. So definitely focus on it. There's only a couple levels open right now, and I don't know if they're going to open any more while we're in testing, but it's worth playing. The ground war game, I got demolished. There's a high side and a low side to the map we were on, and we were on the low side. The high ground easily beat us. It wasn't even a question. So let's go and talk a little more about the extraction part of it. I might just start a round and see if we get matched up. I'm not going to have my headset on, so I probably won't be communicating. I could turn my mic on, but because I'm recording this for you, I won't. I'll just kind of point and click. So here is the Zero Dam is the map that's open right now for this. This is the round that's open. 2 options, normal and confidential. Confidential difficulty I have not opened. It is locked. It unlocks at level 12. I'm not level 12, so we're not going to do that. Here's your mission list. Enter any operations and kill 5 enemy soldiers. I've killed 2. I should have done that all in one round, but I didn't. I was too busy looting. Let's see if we can do that. So here's going to be my loadout stuff. Here's the stuff I'm bringing. It's low-end stuff because I lost my other stuff prior. I'm not trying to push it. I want to go in kind of low and build up from there. That's my personal strategy. It might be a losing strategy. I should probably add some recovery and health med stuff. I have this. What are you talking about? Oh, med crate. I'm not going to worry about that. I don't need a vehicle for. I have vehicle first aid kits. What am I doing? All right, so let's go ahead and get my loadout. Should I escape? Fish. I should probably do this. That way I can actually heal. There we go. There we go. Oh, ammo. Make sure you get the right ammo for the gun you're using. There are different ammunitions. You do need to equip it manually. You will go in and run out of ammo if you're not careful. When you dump your mag, count your rounds, because once you empty that mag, the rounds that are in it are in it. When you pick up a gun, you have the option to empty the magazine. I suggest doing that because that ammo goes back into the bank. It goes into your whatever ammo boxes you have open. My apologies for that. Sinuses. Or, I mean, it creates an ammo box, a partial ammo box or something. So keep that in mind, that you want to make sure you bring the right ammo, the right stuff in general for the firearms you're using. I know I said that in a really stupid way. My bad. So the classic guy I'm picking right now, he does some healing. I want to rock some healing because it's easier for me right now. There's some other classes. One gal fires an arrow that tells you where people are at in your HUD, that kind of thing. So just keep that in mind. One operator has a power slide. You do not get to power slide in this. There will be no slide canceling for people in this game. The movement sets that you're used to in Call of Duty will not translate the same to this game. The basics will help, but beyond that, advanced movement isn't going to help you. See, queue time is too long expanding. So now we're going to expand lobbies, and it took that long. Call of Duty, I would still be sitting here until the ping count got up to 60 or 70 or 90, and then I might find a good round. And the lobby's usually dirty at that point. So let's see how this goes. Look at the cinematics in this. They're nice, man. It's There's nothing Call of Duty is doing cinematically that this test isn't doing. Aside from adding, Call of Duty's adding stupid effects and stuff. I don't mean to dump on COD too much because the reality of it is when Black Ops 6 is out, that's what I'm going to be doing, is Black Ops 6. I'll go back and forth between this and Black Ops 6, and then when my brother and my buddy Spoon play, I'll play Age of Empires. Beyond that, for the next however long, this is the kind of stuff I'll be doing. Alright. Already off to a good start of communication here. I like it. Okay. Now, I don't know exactly where I'm going, because I have not come in from this point. We do FPS Doug in this game, so you do run faster with a knife. Good to know. Good to keep in mind. Contact. Enemy soldier, move! Headshot. You do need to watch bullet drop. It's a real deal in this game, for sure. And you can actually look and see what guns drop at what distance and stuff. I kind of want to stay down. I don't want to be standing up like that. I don't think I'm going to have the option. Buckshot. Hell yeah. That does fit in there. I do not have to equip that. Okay, good to know. I am going to put that here, though, because I want that open for now. I don't need that. I don't need that. Look, a fanny pack. You too can rock a fanny pack. Shara News Network. I'll sell that. Nothing else of value in there. Okay. I don't have a password. I have not figured out where to get passwords yet. I'm guessing they'll be around the map. But again, that's just an estimated guess. Is that a weapons case? Nothing in it. There's still a lot that I haven't seen yet in this game, so bear with me as I... Ooh, we're learning this together. Good shot. Oh god, there's more. Good shot. Okay, self-heal. Now, when you get hurt and wounded, you can have breaks and stuff. It'll pull up here, and you'll need to use your surgical kits and stuff. And it will drop down another little menu with a couple bars where the damage is most. And you'll have to click on the icon with the proper thing. Like I had a cut earlier, or a gunshot earlier in the arm, I had to use a tourniquet. Other stuff I had to use a surgical kit. So keep that in mind. There are different wound variations for sure in this game. Keep hoping for health, and I haven't found any. Definitely take some rounds, though. Not gonna worry about that. Saber, take that. It's an old game. Basic vest. I don't need this Uzi probably. Well, I can sell it though. You definitely, like I said, gather as much loot as you can to sell. It's kind of the advice I can give you. Okay, so this that icon that's a safe up there. The safe is kind of where you're going to find some good valuables. That's what people like to go for, and so we are going to look around first before I get shot by going to the safe. This is not the same kind of safe. Search drawers. Anything good? Playing cards. I don't know what the point of the playing cards is yet, but I'm going to collect them because I can. Some lockers have stuff, some don't. What is this? Interesting. I don't know how much yet the backdrop plays an effect in this game overall, so I try to look at as much as I can when it comes to it. Okay. Oh, investigating. Okay. Apparently I can unlock stuff. View key card. I don't have a key card. Okay. At least I know where I'm at. Certain things are going to be more valuable than others, so it's like trying to figure out what you want to loot and what you don't. Obviously, I want to loot weapons. I want to loot ammo. I want to, if I can find healing stuff, that'd be great. I haven't yet. Flight case. What's in here? Tube. Radio spray. Radio's worth 30,000. I'll take that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. We'll do with that. Sorry about that whole hell yeah, brother thing. That was really, really rednecky and weird. I'll try not to do that ever again for the rest of my life. Forever. Ooh. Definitely need to change my sensitivity on this game. Did we not get the safe? Where is it? Where am I walking around at? Safe's right here. Right? Did we not open it? They may have opened it. They might have opened it. I got a fossil out of one. It was worth a lot of money. Oh, that was a gun case. Okay, that's what he was looking at. Ooh. Open. So confused. Can I not view backpack? What's that? Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Thanks. 21,000 versus what that was? Yeah, I'll take it. Recon needed. Okay, whatever that means. My apologies, folks. I get sneezy at all times. So there is definitely a timer on each mission, or each drop-in, infill, whatever you want to call it. And if you don't meet that timer deadline to get to the exfil, you get shafted. You don't have to worry about outrunning gas clouds or anything. That's a player. Nope, wasn't a player. Just a really dumb guard. Got it. He almost, that was crazy. He moved almost like a player would. That's nuts. I don't know why they're rocking motorcycle helmets and freaking fanny packs, but whatever. Yeah, 20 rounds. Okay. Where are my guys at? What are we doing here? Check it. Anything good? Anything good? 7 Gs. 3 Gs. I don't need that. It's the first I've gotten the option to kick a door open. Alright. I'll take it. Oh my god, my sinuses. Gonna kill me faster than anything else. Now, one thing that bugs me that I was hoping for that Tarkov has that this doesn't is a VoIP. So you cannot be talking to people in the lobby and communicating. There is no proximity chat, unfortunately. Ow. Homeboy found some goodies. Okay. Hey. Oh, also there's alligators in this game. Nothing in truck beds. Definitely the vehicles and stuff have more realism, but you're not driving them around. So it's a set piece. Obviously in COD you can't be super hyper realistic with it, because you have to activate it, and if you were trying to do that it would be a bit problematic. I don't have any kind of stem stuff or anything, so. Ooh, I hear death by quiet. That muffled crack of a silenced gun. Not silenced, but, you know, suppressed. Oh, we started a mission. Okay. What are we doing? I haven't done a mission yet, so this is news. I don't know what I'm doing. I hope these guys know, because they started this mission. Well, there's an arrow. Arrow to... what? Is that a boss? Oh, yeah, I've been in here. Oh, somebody else has been in here, too. We have regular players in here. Oh, jeez. Oh! I don't know who shot that guy, but it wasn't me. I'm going to say it probably wasn't our team, either. I don't know who's shooting at where. It's cray cray. Nothing?
The elevator has been shut down. If you want to use that from there, find the switch to activate it.
That's neat. There are definitely players around, so I don't want to screw myself too much. Someone's already in here. Okay. Yeah. I know, it's super high paced, right? It's not as high paced. It's a lot more realistic, so be in for a bit of a slog, not in a bad way. So we already got to that. When the action happens, it's action, so. It's all been gone through. A stairwell over here. That was a bathroom. Now, I am not trying to fight a whole ass squad by myself, so. I don't know why I have to kick that door open instead of just opening it. Server room. Storage room. Definitely want the ballistic repair kit. So the ballistic repair kit, that is what you're going to use to repair your armor when it's damaged. So it has your durability here. Durability. So here's what we're going to be using for that. In case it gets shafted and there's nowhere to put that. Let's put it right there. I already have a lot of stuff here, so I don't know how much more I need to gather. What I need to do is find some better gear. No, I'm not running through that. And it might be geared out. Like this, it doesn't respawn the random stuff that you're gonna find, man. It's like here or it's not. You're either late to the party or you're on time and you're getting stuff, or somebody missed something. That's a possibility as well. Staircase is over here. Ooh, like that, for instance. Somebody missed that. Save that just in case. Is there ammo in there? I should probably load that. Alright. Let's do that. Weapons gonna say up here. How much time we got? 13 minutes. I absolutely have no idea what to do to complete this mission, so I don't know how to take that. What does this thing do? I don't know where my teammates went. They're off and about. I'm off and about. It's fine. Everything's fine. Recon needed. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Alright, I'm gonna try to
The elevator has been shut down. If you want to evac from there, find the switch to activate it.
Whoo, buddy. Alright. How much we got on there? 5 minutes. Not great. Battery. The vest. Not worried about that. Alright. I should definitely go catch up with my team, though. Reload my gun. I lost 2 rounds, but I'll be fine. Where'd they go? I don't know if my team knows where we're going either. That's the extraction there. There's a teammate. I know he's looking for a safe. I couldn't find one, but maybe he did. Uh-oh. Definitely contact. Am I injured or just out of breath? Fatigued. I got too much crap on me. That's the other thing. You get fatigued. Keep that in mind. If you're in a hurry, you have too much gear on you, it'll slow you down. Not really worried about that. those guys are at. There's one teammate right there. Alright. There's a boss here, but I'm not going to mess with it at 3 minutes left. I'd really just exfil. Any good? Not particularly. Not particularly. Alright. 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead to exfil. Where is exfil? Legitimate question. What is this fellow doing? I don't rightly know if he knows what he's doing, but I'm going to follow him because I can. I have not used any of these yet. I have not been up here. This is new to me. Fast line there, okay. I don't know how to pull up the mini map either. Or the map either. Oh yeah, M. I don't know where extraction. Right here's an extraction. He's going there, okay. Good to know. So I'm not going to complete this mission right now, that's fine. I wasn't in here to do that. I was in here to give you guys a basic idea what this game is like so far. It isn't this boring usually. I'm just being really picky about what I'm looking at. So don't get disheartened and think this isn't a fun game. It is actually quite entertaining. I'll be playing this a lot for the foreseeable future. Foreseeable future. Like I said, until COD opens, and then I'll be going back and forth. Lighter, how much worth? 63K. I will find room for that lighter, sir. 63K, hell yeah. Alright. Extraction zone.
Bad day.
Get in the zone, extraction zone. I'm not in a hurry yet. 6 minutes, at least I know where it's at. There's a zip line here. I guess we could just wait for people to try to extract here and hope for the best and shoot them. Maybe we'd get some kills out of it. Maybe not. That's what he's doing, is he's just waiting. Oh, contact. I don't know if friendly fire is a thing because I haven't tried to shoot my own teammates yet, so we'll find out as time goes, I guess. Don't expect not to camp in this game. Like I said, it's not as fast paced as COD. I'm not saying be a camper. I'm saying don't be surprised. That's how people are going to play it. 5 minutes on the map. Okay. I think this guy's getting bored and wants to... I might just exfil. Alright. Let's get to exfil. Well, yeah, so far I'm digging this game. It's fun. This mode is not as chaotic as the war mode, but it's definitely entertaining. Is there a learning curve? Absolutely. Is it Call of Duty? Absolutely not. Is that a good thing? Yes. We have to have, a variety of different things to do in first-person shooters, and this definitely fills a niche that Call of Duty can't even scratch with the MZ. Is it as in-depth as Tarkov? Yeah. With the exception of, not having the prox chat, which I enjoy. Being able to communicate with other random players and map. And maybe they'll add that after the testing. That would be cool. I'd appreciate that. But knowing how it went with Call of Duty, is that something we want to have? Because the people playing this are not going to be the people coming over from Tarkov. This is mostly going to be people coming over from Call of Duty. Is my theory. Because people that play Tarkov are playing Tarkov. Some are playing this. If they're streamers, if they're content creators, they're going to be playing this game. If they're playing Tarkov, they're playing Tarkov. It's almost like an obsession for some people. I never got super into it. I never really got around to playing it. I watched a lot of Tarkov stuff. I watched Batty streams quite a bit, and that's, and Clean and things like that. As for me, this definitely fills the niche that DMZ didn't touch, because DMZ didn't do good enough with it. That's just a reality. They tried, and they gave it the minimal effort, which is what Activision loves to do the most, is give the minimal effort and skate around doing a good job with a game to make something that's subpar, that does really well on certain things, and then they cash grab it. This is like the polar opposite of that so far. While it's not as fast-paced as I like when it comes to multiplayer, it doesn't need to be. It's a different game altogether, and that is reflected well, and I think they do a good job of it. I highly suggest checking this out. Next time I'm streaming this, if you see this video and you want to check it out, I'll be streaming on Twitch, and if you want to try the game out, if you haven't already got the code, you can watch my stream. I think it's like an hour of game time you got to watch, and it will drop the code for you to try it, to test it. And then you also can join me, and we can play together maybe, or you will come into the lobby and shoot each other. But something to check out. So Twitch TV, Mojuice Magic. Otherwise, if you like this kind of content, if you like to see games reviewed a little bit first off, and you want me to continue to do this, please let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think about this game from what you've seen. Don't rug on me too much, because the reality of it is I wasn't trying to play. I was trying to give you guys an idea of what the game is going to be like. But let me know what you think so far about the game. How does it compare to Call of Duty? What do you think the game can add to it from the minimal thing that you've seen that would improve? Obviously, you didn't see enough to maybe get a good idea. But overall, let me know your impressions of just the game so far, because it's still a test. Like it says on the top here, this test does not reflect the quality of the game, the final quality of the game. We'll see how it goes. And if you haven't liked the page yet, or you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Please like this video. I could use the help. If you like more stuff that's not gaming content necessarily, but want to hear goofy rants about crap or anything else, check out my other channel, Mojuice Magic. Otherwise, yeah. Thanks, guys, and I'll catch you on the next little thing we do. I gotta remember how to operate my own computer. It's usually helpful.